What's up? It's your girl, Camille McDonald. You know me best from the hit reality TV show, America's Next Top Model, Cycle 2, and All Stars. So, I am here in New York City, and I just finished watching the first episode of Naomi Campbell's show, The Face. And let me tell you, I like it so far. And I wanted to do this blog as a young woman who entered a modeling competition, and it was on a reality show, to give my perspective and my opinion as far as what's going on with these young girls. Since then, further along with my career, professional model, television personality, and I think that you guys would be very interested in what I have to say. So, without further ado, you have 3 judges. The amazing, exceptional Naomi Campbell, supermodel, who's been in the business for over 20 years. You have Coco Rocha. She is another phenomenal model. She's only 24 years old, but she has graced the covers of a host of magazines. She's walked for every single major fashion designer, high fashion that you could possibly imagine. She's just extremely fierce, and her personality just exudes fearlessness, and she's amazing. You also have Karolina Korkova, who is, if not one of the most popular Victoria's Secret models, and she also has graced the covers of many magazines and walked the runway for exceptional designers. And these 3 models, supermodels, put together are now on Naomi's brainchild of a show, which will help, ultimately, a young woman who aspires to be a professional model. With their careers and their ability to put insight and enlighten these girls so that they can then go into the world of fashion and modeling and really make it out there. And if anyone knows firsthand about being on a reality show about fashion and trying to make it firsthand, pre-show and after show, I think that would be me. First and foremost, I have to say that I am extremely proud of all 12 contestants who made it on the show, but more importantly, for all those young women who auditioned that didn't make it. Just because you audition does not mean that you will not make it to your dreams as a professional model. And, you know, my heart goes out to you with the disappointment of not being on the show, but you are definitely a winner. And sometimes the race is not for the swift, but those who endure it. So just keep pushing, and you'll make it. Naomi Campbell, when she first went to an agency and wanted to be signed, she wasn't signed immediately off the bat. It's a lot of rejection that comes with the business, but it only makes you stronger and it only makes you better. With that being said, there are 3 teams. There's Naomi's team, there's Coco's team, and there's Karolina's team. And each team, they have 4 girls. So the 4 girls on each team, let's see. Naomi's team is Alexandria. Alexandria is from Russia. Privyat. Big up to all my Russian masters out there. She's very fun, she's energetic, and she's extremely outgoing. Then you have Zilin. Zilin is from Shanghai, China, and she's a natural beauty. She's outgoing, and she's 25 years old, and that was the age I was when I started on America's Next Top Model. To backtrack a little bit, Alexandria is 23. And then you have Sandra. She's from Philly. Strong girl, you know, definitely has been through a lot, and we're going to see that come out in the show as she tries to make it to the top and win the prize at hand. Then you have Jocelyn, and she's from Canada, another confident young woman, very no-nonsense with plenty of personality, and she is 20 years old. So that's Team Naomi. So you have Alexandria, you have Zilin, you have Sandra, and you have Jocelyn. Another thing that I found interesting about Team Naomi is that Zilin, she was a former Miss China universe. And I think that's amazing because she's going to bring a lot of her pageant experience to the competition. On America's Next Top Model, they can say that that's not bad, and as a pageant girl, you're programmed a certain way, and there's a big difference between being a pageant girl and being a professional model. This is true, but it doesn't mean that the knowledge will definitely hurt you. It could also work to your benefit. And as a former Miss Jamaica US, as a former Miss Florida teen, before that, I definitely thought that when Tyra told me that, I'm standing, too pageanty and not, model-esque enough, that it's just a matter of direction, feeling out the moment. Because I know if I stand straight up like this, I'm going to look wide in my waist. But if I turn a little bit to the side and I put my hand on my hip, there's more shape here, and it elongates me and it makes me look a little thinner. So you really have to be aware of your body structure and the things that you are taught, but make it work to your benefit. So I'm definitely cheering for these 4 girls. Out of Team Naomi, I have to say that my favorite right now is definitely Ziling. She's just a gorgeous girl. She just exudes sexiness, and I'm not sure she knows that, but you do. On America's Next Top Model, they said there are a few words that describe you, Camille. What do you think they are? And I couldn't think of them, and one of those words was extremely sexy, and it made me blush to think that my fans and everyone thinks that I am so. So let's move on to Team Coco. Okay, Team Coco, we had Stephanie, and she's from San Francisco, California, and she has no modeling experience whatsoever, and she lost both parents, unfortunately, at an early age. She's 21 years old. That's really unfortunate, and my heart goes out to Stephanie because I know that's something that could be extremely difficult. I'm very fortunate to have my mom in my life, but I did lose my father shortly after America's Next Top Model Cycle 2, and you just have to channel that energy, Stephanie, and put it in a place that's going to make you move forward and progress, because both of your parents are in heaven looking down on you, and they're your guiding angels. But America also likes the storyline behind a character. After all, this is reality television, and it's kind of like Shandy, who was on America's Next Top Model Cycle 2, like rooting for the underdog. I mean, that is amazing and it's great, and if Stephanie can rise to the occasion, so be it. But if not, I don't think there should be second chances or opportunities because you fall short of whatever else it is that you're doing. These other young ladies worked really hard to get to where they are. If they do have a bit of experience, hopefully that will help them out. But nevertheless, you're in the runnings, and you do have angels watching after you, so we'll see what happens. You have Martell. Yeah, she's from Annapolis, California, another California girl. She's a mom, and her mom, unfortunately, had a bout with cancer, and she's 23 years old, and my heart goes out to her as well, dealing with a family illness, especially something as severe as cancer is really hard. So again, take that energy and put it into somewhere that's positive, that will make you stronger, and know that your mom and everyone is proud of you. And maybe you should think about being a spokesperson of some sort, or aligning yourself with an organization that has to do with cancer awareness. I myself am a ambassador for the Every Swipe Counts program with Century Payments, and they are in support of breast cancer awareness. And for every business that utilizes Century Payment services, which allows businesses to have the lowest credit card processing rates, they give a percentage back to the Susan G. Komen Cause for the Cure. So I'm very proud to say that I'm a supporter of breast cancer awareness. And for anyone else out there, definitely please support the cause, because we're all